In February 2026, newly uncovered records have shed a disturbing light on the pseudo-scientific obsessions of disgraced financier Jeffrey Epstein. While much of the public focus on Epstein has centered on his criminal activities, these documents reveal a deeply unethical, decade-long fixation on eugenics, the controversial and discredited movement aimed at improving the human race through controlled breeding and genetic manipulation. Epstein leveraged his immense wealth to surround himself with world-renowned scientists, attempting to turn his distorted vision of a superior human race into a reality. The records detail a series of high-level communications where Epstein pushed dangerous theories regarding genetic engineering and artificial intelligence. In one 2016 exchange with cognitive scientist Joscha Bach, Epstein reportedly discussed the possibility of genetically modifying specific racial groups to alter intelligence, a classic eugenicist trope. He also engaged in dialogue with renowned intellectual Noam Chomsky regarding the test score gap, claiming that specific genes for working memory could be identified and adjusted in African Americans. These communications reveal that Epstein's interest in philanthropy and science was often a thin veil for his desire to implement racial and social engineering. Epstein's ambitions were not confined to theoretical emails. They were chillingly personal. He reportedly planned to use his ranch in New Mexico as a seeding ground where he hoped to impregnate up to 20 women at a time, aiming to spread his own DNA and create a superior genetic legacy. Furthermore, he showed a keen interest in the designer baby industry, communicating with crypto entrepreneurs like Brian Bishop about investing in the research of genetically altered embryos. His goal was to allow parents or perhaps himself to predetermine traits such as intelligence, physical appearance, and even sexual behavior. Perhaps the most bizarre aspect of his obsession involved theories on human sexuality and microbial diversity. Between 2008 and 2013, Epstein corresponded with Stanford biology professor Nathan Wolfe regarding a horny virus hypothesis. This theory suggested that human sexual behavior could be directly influenced or even controlled by microbes and viruses. Epstein explored the idea of creating a female Viagra and using microbial diversity to modify human desire. These revelations underscore a pattern of a man obsessed with control not just over individuals, but over the very biological building blocks of humanity. As we look back at these records in 2026, it serves as a cautionary tale of how private wealth can be used to bypass ethical boundaries in science. While many of the scientists involved claim they were unaware of the full extent of Epstein's agenda, the fact remains that his influence extended into the highest reaches of academia. The Epstein files regarding transhumanism and eugenics remind us that the quest for human perfection can often be a mask for much darker, predatory ideologies.